The BCSC time capsule was buried on Tuesday, October 18th at the BCSC Administration Building. BNN talked with members of the community to find out what this means to them. Though new to the district, BCSC Superintendent Dr. Jim Roberts was able to see the value of this event.
Put a lot of different things in the capsule. Each of our buildings try to come up with something that represented them. So 50 years from now, when somebody opens that thing up and they're comparing 2066 to 2016, what do the schools look like? What represents the schools, and how does that compare to what the schools were like in 2016? So we tried to find things that really were unique to each school building and place those in the time capsule.
C4, the Career and Technical Education Program, participated by submitting items into the time capsule. Gene Hack explains.
C4 put in a piece of metal about a 2.5 by 2.5 inch that had a cutout that we'd used in our welding program that stated just a C4 number. It'll hold up for 50 years inside that time capsule. It represents the hands-on type activities that we do, and it was just representative of where we're at. And then the other one that we put in was a piece or a medal, the bicentennial medal that our students helped design, manufacture, and fabricate, and that was some collaboration between several different pieces.
Fifth grade student at Richards Elementary School, Sabrina Welsh, was chosen to place an item into the capsule.
I put a Richards Elementary t-shirt in the time capsule because that's where I go to school. What I like best about Columbus, Indiana is the entertainment.
It seemed to represent a little bit of what we do. It didn't represent all of what we do because we're so different in things. So if you think about the programming that we offer, from early childhood education to welding to nursing to pre-vet to radio and television to printing to construction to architecture, to get something that represented one item to represent all that, I just struggled with.
One, I think we're trying to portray just how great our school corporation is, so that when somebody opens up the time capsule 50 years ago, they'll be very impressed with what they see about Bartholomew Consolidated, and then to also demonstrate what was going on in our community at this time.
I think I want to be either a weather girl, a chemist, or an animator later in 50 years.
When I first started working here 26 years ago, there was a green space between Columbus and Franklin, and green space between Franklin and Indianapolis. And there's very little green space whether you're driving up north of 31 and stuff. And as you look at Columbus, Columbus is expanding. It's kind of morphing out into more of a suburban area somebody last night I was with said it's more of a city instead of a town. Columbus works to try to make themselves special in that there's a reason to come to Columbus, not just stop by because you're hungry on the interstate or whatever. So I think there'll be a concentrated effort on that to keep it that town feel.
I see Columbus continue to grow and develop. I think it'll be a thriving community. Today we talked about all the great things already happening in the community, and it's important to the history of Indiana as we celebrate Indiana's bicentennial. And I think, again, the community, because of the great businesses we have, the great school system we have, as we continue to grow and develop with additional families and school enrollment, I think it'll be an awesome place in 2066.
The time capsule will be underground for 50 years and will be uncovered in the year 2066. This is Keith Wilson reporting for BNN.